If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.
Welcome to Performance Engineering series. In this episode 1, we are going to get started with BuggyApp. As you know, I have already posted multiple videos about JMeter, Load Runner, and Locust. And also we have videos about curl, MITM, Chrome DevTools, etc. So most of the videos, it is closely related to performance testing perspective. So basically we have an application and if you want to test the response time of the particular transaction, you could use JMeter, Load Runner, or Locust. So based on your skill set and based on your availability of license and the permission from your manager, you can use those tools and then you can measure the performance. Starting today, I'm going to dedicate this series into performance engineering aspect. So more into how to identify the potential performance bottlenecks by analyzing the garbage collection or memory. So those aspects we are going to see in this series. So from my perspective, you could be asking, what is performance engineering? So how it differs from performance testing. So performance testing means you will be testing the performance by using the tools like JMeter or Load Runner or K6, whatever the tool you would like to use. And then you just test it and then you will just present the results to the stakeholders. But performance engineering means you should be asking more question. Okay, why this response time? Why the CPU is 80%? Why the memory is this much? Why we are breaching the SLA? So you could be asking more questions and then you will be deep diving into it to find the answers. So if you are doing this, then you are a performance engineer, and there are a lot of things you should learn. First, you should learn the architecture of your application. You should learn multiple technologies. You can ask your architect to share the architecture diagram or solution diagram to see, okay, what's going on with your application. So how the request travels, how you can trace it. So if you ask these questions, eventually you will become performance engineer and you will try to solve the problem. I'm going to share my experiences from these many years and how I involve with architects and development team to identify the potential bottlenecks and issues. So by this series, you will learn how you can identify the potential bottlenecks and how you can debug, what recommendation you can give, and how you can see the code in your repository and pinpoint, okay, this is the line we have some problem. So from those perspectives, we are going to see in this series. I will not be able to cover everything because I cannot share my code base. So what we are going to do is we are going to leverage and we are going to simulate some of the commonly known problems using the BuggyApp. And we are going to see how you can identify the issues, how you can debug. So for this series, I'm going to use multiple tools. BuggyApp is one of the tool where we can simulate the performance problems. And we are going to use Ant to build the project and JMeter to run some threads, and we will be monitoring the performance. And we will be using Eclipse Mat, Visual VM to analyze the heap dump, to see the garbage collection. And also we can use Java Mission Control, and we will be using Ycrash. So these are the tools. Most of the tools kind of optional, but it's good to have, and everything is available for free to download. So you can just download and then you can start using it. And first we are going to see about BuggyApp, how you can leverage BuggyApp to simulate various performance problems. So BuggyApp is a simple Java app which will help you to simulate the issues. So it is available in two modes. One is the command line interface and another one is the web app. Throughout the course, I am planning to use CLI, but sometimes I might end up in using a web app. But CLI mode is most preferable way from my perspective. So how you can install this BuggyApp? So just go to this GitHub repository and just clone it, go inside the folder and you can start building it, or you can download the releases, latest release, and then you can execute the jar or var. So by default, it listens to the port 9010, but you can change it in your launch.shell or launch.bat, which we are going to see it in a moment. To execute the jar, you'll be allocating some heap, and then you will execute the BuggyApp.jar, and then you have to pass the argument. So which problem you would like to simulate. In this case, we are simulating the out of memory here and also the Stack Overflow, and there are a lot of other flavors available. And we are going to leverage this to identify the issues and how we can use the tools to fix the issues in the code. We are not going to deep dive into the code perspective because you might not be expert in Java like me. So I'm not an expert in Java. I just know how to read some of the code, and I can do some small snippets. So Java knowledge is not necessary, but just to know the concepts of Java, like oops concept and threads. So those things, if you just read in your Wikipedia or Google, that would be suffice. So now it's quick time for a demo. So just go to GitHub and go to ycrash/BuggyApp. I will post this link in the description. So here we are going to clone this repository, and then we are going to build the project ourselves. So we are not going to download any zip file from the releases. So we are going to build the project, and we are going to run the var file, and then also we can run the jar file. To clone the repository, just click on this code button and copy the git link and launch your command prompt or a terminal and go to the folder where you would like to clone. So in this case, I'm going to my gits folder and I'm going to clone this. So git clone and paste the URL. Now the cloning is completed. I'm going to clear my screen and I'm going to change the directory to BuggyApp. So now it is time to build this project. To build this project, you have to make use of Ant. And if you go to this GitHub README, here you can see the instructions how you can build yourself. The prerequisite is you have to install Java or later, and also you have to install the Ant. You can just Google it. It is pretty easy to install both. And now the very first step is to issue the command ant clean, and you have to issue the dist-ee. So this dist-ee will generate both jar and var file. Now let us go back to the terminal. And first command is ant clean. Now let me clear my screen, and next command is ant space dist-ee and hit enter. Now the build is successful. Let me clear my screen. Now if you type ls, you can see the set of folders which has been generated. So you have to go inside the dist folder. And here you can see there is a folder called enterprise. Just go inside this enterprise folder. And here you can see the BuggyApp.zip file. So you have to unzip this file. Let me clear my screen and let me open the Explorer. And right click on the file and unzip it and go inside this folder. Here you can see there is a file to launch the var file, launch.bat. And also if you go inside this lib folder, you can see the other jars. BuggyApp.jar also has been generated. Now let me go to the terminal, and we are going to change directory to BuggyApp. And to launch the web application, you have to use launch.bat. So by default, it will launch in the port 9010, but you can change it in the launch.bat file. Now let us go with the default port and hit enter. So I guess the application is up and running. Now go back to the browser and just enter a localhost :9010 and hit enter. So now as you see, BuggyApp has been launched in the web, and here you can see there are various conditions you can simulate, starting from out of memory to heavy input output. So if you click on start, the particular case will be simulated, and then you can analyze your performance. So we are not going to use this web app. So I'm going to go back to the terminal, and I'm going to terminate this session. So instead of making use of web app, we are going to make use of a jar file. So to use the jar file, you have to issue the command java-jar. Now if you go back to the GitHub repository, you can see the commands which will simulate the respective conditions. For example, if you want to simulate the CPU, you can enter problem_CPU argument in your command. Similarly, you can simulate various use cases. So now just to demonstrate, we are going to simulate the problem underscore out of memory. So I'm going to copy this command and I'm going back to the terminal and I'm going to paste the command. So here, instead of allocating the maximum heap size as 512 MB, let us go with 50 MB and just hit enter. So this will start inserting the records to the map, and then eventually you will see the out of memory error. So 50 MB has been allocated by the application, and then there is no room to allocate further. So the application has been throwing the exception out of memory error. So like this, we will be simulating various use cases, and then we will see how you can identify the issues using the various tools, and how you can analyze the bottlenecks, and what remedy you can take to prevent these kind of issues whenever you're working in the application. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.
If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.